Hey, big babies! Don't be sad. It's okay.
The saga began on Valentine's Day 2022, a day that would prove fateful for both Rock and her then-boyfriend rapper Blueface. What started as a romantic holiday quickly spiraled into a nightmare of epic proportions. Rock, in a fit of passion or madness, depending on who you ask, broke into Blueface's residence, leaving behind a disturbing calling card that would make even the most hardened detective's skin crawl. Imagine the scene. Blueface returning home to find his walls adorned with a chilling message written in blood. "I love blue," it proclaimed, a macabre declaration that would set the tone for the chaos to follow. But Rock wasn't content with just leaving her mark. She decided to help herself to Blueface's prized Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, kicking off a wild interstate chase that would make the Fast and Furious franchise blush. As news of Rock's actions spread, Blueface took to social media, laying bare the details of their tumultuous relationship. His Instagram became a public forum where he shared text messages revealing his attempts to reason with Rock. "You're going to mess up your whole life," he warned, his words a mix of concern and exasperation. But it was too late. The wheels were already in motion, both figuratively and literally. The rapper's manager, Wack 100, didn't mince words when addressing the situation. He painted Rock as a bozo, detailing the extent of her crimes and the headaches they caused. From stolen goods to property damage, the list of offenses grew longer by the day. But as with any good drama, public opinion was divided. Some fans rallied behind Rock, arguing that Blueface had played a role in pushing her to the edge. "Y'all be playing with females," one commenter noted, suggesting that broken promises and shattered hearts were at the root of Rock's actions. Blueface, however, was quick to dismiss these claims. He argued that past intimacy and declarations of love didn't justify grand theft auto or breaking and entering.
Look, for all you people saying, "Oh, you was fucking her, you told her you loved her." When the fuck does that ever make it okay to steal somebody's car? Like, and drive it across the country to give it to their mom. Anybody who thinks that you're a jackass.
While in jail, Rock later posted a video on her Instagram, reassuring her fans that she was doing fine and using this time to work on self-improvement.
Hey, big babies! Don't be sad. It's okay. I was tweaking for real. But I'm gonna be a buck. I use this time to really heal. I'm healing from a lot of shit.
Instead of a harsh prison sentence, Rock walked away with what many considered a slap on the wrist. 4 years of probation for each charge, to be served concurrently. It was as if she'd pulled off a magic trick, transforming potential jail time into a chance at redemption. But don't think for a second that Rock got off scot-free. The terms of her probation were like walking a tightrope without a safety net. One false move, one tiny misstep, and she'd be tumbling back into the waiting arms of the law. For the next 4 years until March 15, 2027, Rock would have to be a model citizen, steering clear of even the slightest legal infraction. And let's not forget the community service. 120 hours at a homeless shelter, to be precise. It was as if the judge had decided to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Punish Rock, while also making her give back to society. The clock was ticking, with a deadline of September 2023 looming over her head. But wait, there's more. The plot thickens as Rock's case takes on an interstate flavor. Suddenly, she's not just dealing with Oklahoma law, but potentially juggling legal obligations across state lines. Add to that a hefty fine of $991 owed to the district attorney's office, and you've got a recipe for stress that would make even the calmest person sweat. Just when it seemed Rock might be getting her act together, the other shoe dropped. In a twist worthy of a crime thriller, she found herself plastered across Oklahoma's most wanted fugitives list. It was as if she'd gone from narrowly avoiding jail to becoming public enemy #1 overnight. But here's where it gets interesting. According to Rock, this wasn't a case of her thumbing her nose at the law. No, she claimed she was actively working to clear her warrants, all in the name of being there for her son.
Oh, all my warrants. My warrants are getting cleaned up. I've been paying off fees and getting rid of shit, talking to certain people to help my situation out. Cause I have my son, so the old me would have just turned myself.
Let's rewind to July 2024. Our girl Rock thought she was slick, bragging about having things handled on camera. Spoiler alert, she didn't. The LAPD nabbed her faster than you can say jailbird at a San Fernando Valley courthouse. Talk about irony. She was there supporting Blueface for his Las Vegas shooting case. But hold your horses. Before Oklahoma could get their hands on her, California wanted a piece of the action. Rock got slapped with a 30-day sentence for assault with a deadly weapon. It's like she's collecting criminal charges like they're Pokemon cards. Enter Wack 100, Blueface's manager, playing the role of the optimistic fortune teller. He's out here predicting Rock would be home before Santa slides down the chimney. "She'll be all right," he said. Well, bless his heart. After her California vacation behind bars, Rock got an all-expenses-paid trip to Oklahoma. The Sooner State's not too thrilled with her alleged drug shenanigans and is threatening to keep her as a guest for up to 8 years. Yikes. Now let's take a stroll down Rock's criminal memory lane. It all kicked off in 2020 with a little marijuana possession charge in Maryland. She then pulled a Houdini act on the court, earning herself a still-active bench warrant. But wait, there's more. In 2021, we've got the Blueface mansion drama. Picture this. A post-Thanksgiving weekend, a refusal to leave, and the cops being called. It's like a bad reality TV show come to life. As the story unfolds, we've got cops playing referee between Wack 100 and Rock.
I'm here for free. I work. What are you talking about?
You work what? What do you do?
I'm an artist.
You work where?
What are you talking about?
You work where? You pay bills?
I work for you.
Rock fiercely defended her place, insisting that she was still an artist under Blueface's label. However, Wack 100 wasn't buying it, his voice escalating as he shouted back in defiance.
Oh, work. He dropped you a week ago. 2 weeks ago. He dropped you.
As tensions reached a boiling point, Rock took her story to the masses, going live on Instagram. With tears threatening to spill and emotions raw, she laid bare her side of the story, painting a picture of a woman caught in a storm of love, loyalty, and betrayal. Her followers watched, transfixed as she poured out her heart, offering a glimpse into the turmoil that had become her life. But just when you thought things couldn't get more intense, the situation took another dramatic turn. With the police gone, the mansion became a pressure cooker of emotions. Wack 100 and Blueface engaged in a heated argument, their voices echoing through the opulent halls while Rock sought refuge in the bathroom, the eye of the storm in this emotional hurricane. Fast forward to 2022, and the drama followed Rock to Arizona. In a scene that could have been ripped from a reality TV show, Rock found herself in handcuffs at the Whiskey Row bar in Scottsdale. The charges? Criminal trespass and disorderly conduct. But it was the lead-up to her arrest that had everyone talking. Imagine the scene. Rock and Blueface face-to-face in a crowded bar. Tension crackling in the air. Suddenly, Rock lashed out, her fist connecting with Blueface's face not once but twice. The rapper stumbled backward, more shocked than hurt. But instead of retaliating, he stood back as security swarmed in, pinning Rock to the ground until the police arrived to cart her away. The next day, as social media buzzed with rumors and speculation, Blueface took to Instagram to set the record straight. In a twist that left many scratching their heads, he revealed that contrary to popular belief, Rock's arrest wasn't for the punches she'd thrown his way.
Break the news for you guys. Rock is in jail for trespassing. She's not in jail for hitting me, touching me, anything I gotta do with me.
Rock snatched his phone and bolted into a closed bar where she stumbled upon something on the device that infuriated her. That's when she lost control and struck him.
In the middle of the street, she take my phone and run into a closed bar. She get mad about what she see on the phone, hit me. Boom.
A well-wisher approaches Rock, her words of congratulation on the pregnancy barely out of her mouth before she makes a fateful misstep. One ill-timed jab at Blueface, and suddenly, the casino floor erupts into chaos. In a flash, Rock's fist connects with the woman's face, transforming a moment of celebration into a scene of violence. But the fireworks were far from over. Blueface, never one to stay on the sidelines, allegedly snatches the woman's phone, declaring it his new possession. It's a move straight out of a heist movie, but with real-world consequences. The woman, showing remarkable tenacity, manages to reclaim her phone, but her victory is short-lived. In a shocking escalation, Blueface allegedly unleashes a barrage of kicks, his feet connecting with her face and chest. It's a brutal display that only ends when security finally intervenes. As if this wasn't enough, another member of their entourage reportedly joins the fray, adding their fists to the melee. It's a scene of utter chaos with security scrambling to restore order. But before justice can catch up, Rock and Blueface make their getaway in a Dodge Charger, leaving behind a wake of confusion and bruised bodies. But wait, there's more. Just when you think Rock might lay low, she finds herself embroiled in yet another assault case the following month. This time, her target is WOV Vicky, whose social media activity had caught Rock's ire. It's a cautionary tale for the digital age. One moment you're liking tweets, the next you're face-to-face with an enraged celebrity. Despite Vicky's attempts to apologize and smooth things over, Rock's temper flares once again.
She's like, oh, you doing clickbait stuff. I'm like, oh, I know what you're talking about. I promise you, I didn't mean to like that. No, I promise you. I'm sorry if I offended you.
Rock's former stylist, Irby Lala, approached with compliments, only to be met with a surprise punch that sent her tumbling to the ground. The friendly chat morphed into a nightmare, spawning a $1 million lawsuit that had the media buzzing. But the drama didn't stop there. Fast forward to Tamar Braxton's show at Club Novo, where Rock's appearance as a special guest went spectacularly wrong. Imagine the scene backstage. Rock, allegedly inebriated and reeking of weed, flying into a rage over a missed cue. The result? A backing singer with a chipped tooth and a bloody nose, adding another legal headache to Rock's growing collection. Yet Rock isn't alone in her troubles. Take Glorilla, for instance. One minute she's posing for a cheeky selfie with a bottle balanced on her head. The next, she's in police custody for a DUI. Her ill-fated U-turn became the opening scene of a real-life cop show, proving that sometimes life imitates art in the most unexpected ways. And let's not forget City Girls JT, whose brush with the law for identity theft adds another layer to this complex tapestry of talent and trouble.
So the reason I pulled you over today is because you made a U-turn at a red light. Drinking tonight?
I'm not drunk.
Okay, so I can smell it.
To make matters worse, the officer noted a strong smell of weed coming from Big Glow's vehicle.
Not only can I smell alcohol coming from your breath, but I can also smell marijuana coming from this breath.
When confronted by the officer, Gorilla admitted to having consumed alcohol earlier that evening, but didn't specify how much she had drunk. She insisted she was sober enough to drive, but the officer, skeptical of her claims, proceeded with field sobriety tests. The situation took an even more embarrassing turn for the rapper when she stepped out of the vehicle with her pants undone.
Any, marijuana?
Not gonna go to you.
Alright, so step out and then walk to the front of my car, okay?
I told you I hit the feet, so that's why my flowers.
Glorilla, already in hot water with the law, finds herself in an even more compromising position during her DUI arrest. But the plot thickens when we learn who was partying alongside Glorilla that fateful night. None other than Chrisean Rock, visibly pregnant, was spotted in the club. It's a scene that would make even the most seasoned tabloid writer's jaw drop. A pregnant woman, allegedly drinking, in the midst of a night that would end in her friend's arrest. This incident isn't isolated, though. Rewind to January 2023, when Rock shared her positive pregnancy tests on Instagram, a moment that should have been filled with joy and celebration. Instead, it was quickly overshadowed by damning evidence from an unexpected source, Blueface's mother. In a twist worthy of a daytime soap opera, she took to social media to expose Rock's questionable behavior, sharing images of the expectant mother clutching a bottle of Hennessy on the very day of her pregnancy announcement. The drama doesn't end there. Rock's reputation for intoxication precedes her, with tales of her drunken escapades becoming the stuff of hip-hop legend. One particularly cringeworthy incident involves Rock, overcome by alcohol, vomiting in Blueface's luxurious Maybach.
No! Rocker! Come on, cuz. Don't do that.
However, it wasn't just the drinking that had fans concerned about her unborn child. It was also revealed that she had been smoking weed during this period. A fan captured a video of Chrisean smoking inside a car, which quickly spread across social media. DJ Academics even shared that she was smoking weed while on a FaceTime call with him, adding to the growing worries.
FaceTime her, she's like smoking a joint.
What?
Full on pregnant.
While she's pregnant.
Full on pregnant. Smoking a joint. And I said, aren't you? And she's like, shh. And I'm like, nigga, it ain't no shh. I'm like, the baby's in the stomach. Like,
Take Blueface, for instance, who found himself in the unexpected role of pregnancy expert. His social media declaration about weed's supposed harmlessness during pregnancy raised eyebrows and sparked debate, highlighting the often casual approach to serious health issues in the industry. But the drama isn't limited to the new school. Let's rewind to 2007 when Remy Ma, a respected figure in the rap game, found herself at the center of a real-life crime drama. Picture this: a warm July night in Manhattan, a heated argument outside a pizza bar, and suddenly a gunshot rings out. The aftermath? Remy Ma turning herself in to the NYPD, facing charges that read like a rap sheet from a crime novel: attempted murder, assault, weapon possession.